All right, guys, welcome back to GYLT, Get Your Life Together. If you're new to the channel, this channel's all about a couple ordinary people, man, just trying to get their life together like everybody else out there. Today, in our adventure, we're gonna go ahead and start to do some house shopping. If you notice and followed any other videos, we've moved into a downtown luxury apartment here. Right where the Suns play. However, it's about that time that we start to look at future investments for property. So we're going to be house hunting today. We're going to go out and meet with Mike, the actual realtor. Thanks, Mike. But the realtor itself, he's going to show us a couple different ways for us to look for investment properties that we can currently live in and then eventually rent them out and invest them. And, you know, say goodbye to our downtown living. You know, it's fun, has a lot of amenities to it, but, you know, there's a couple times where we just want to start moving into the future, starting to look at some better opportunities. So you guys going to come follow us with the journey. All right, guys, so we're going to drive to some new house developments first. Take a look at some of those. New builds are a little bit more difficult, only for the simple fact that you get to customize them and build them the way you want to build them. However, at the same time, your turnaround time is typically a lot longer. So 8 months, 9 months, a year. But sometimes you might get lucky and you get a model home that's already built. And the good thing about that is the simple fact that you get all the upgrades for roughly the same price that they're selling the other ones. The problem with that is you got to move kind of pretty fast for it. So we already went through the pre-qualification part of it. So we're going through that. You just got to get a couple last documents in. But we're pre-qualified for an FHA loan. Which gives us a max of $325,000, I believe it is, which in the Arizona market, depending on the area, it could be a lot of money or it could be a little bit of money. So, but like we said, this is only going to be an investment property first. Abigail has a house in Kansas as well that she currently rents out. So that's kind of the first round of investment property. And then this is going to be our second one once we get done with this. And then we'll build our dream home hopefully in the next 3 to 5 years from this point. That'll allow us to kind of build it from scratch up, and I think that's probably the one that we'll most likely want to build. So get a pool, get those things, but we are going to look at a couple that have some pools and stuff like that. The hard part about finding a property for us now is what we want exactly. Obviously, if you have a significant other spouse, you guys are going to want to be able to, you know, be on the same page. I think we've been lucky enough to kind of be on the same page
through this whole process.
Yeah, through the whole thing. For as much as the searching has been going, I've been sending ones that I like. She's been sending me some I like, and we've both been kind of on the same page. But if you do have a significant other spouse, I guess looking at the long-term goal of what it's going to be afterwards, and then how you're going to rent it out, you know, because there's a lot of good like 2-bedroom, 2-bath ones, but not a lot of people are searching for those. There's some nice ones that, you know, we can get that are 5 bedrooms, but who might be searching for a 5-bedroom in the future to rent it. So we got a lot of choices. Mike, our realtor, he's been a lot of help, so he's going to help us. He's already setting up the appointments for us, but we're also going to go ahead and do some searching on our own as well too, so we can kind of speed up the process a little bit, you know, because no one knows what we want more than us. So are you excited?
I am excited.
You're excited? All right. So the apartment living downtown has been fun, but you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, you still have people telling you what to do and what you can't do, what type of dog you want. You know, we love dogs. We got a new Frenchie, but we want bigger dogs as well too. And you know, that's just not the right living for it. So you got anything? No? Ready?
I'm nervous. This is the first time for me and for you that we have to buy a house together.
Absolutely.
Because you've always found apartments and stuff, and I've always, my house I bought myself in Kansas. So this is the first time we've actually done it together, which is a
Yeah.
Good stuff, so.
Yep. All right, guys. Stay tuned. Yeah.
I like this already.
I can tell.
I'm almost safe. I'm 100% almost safe. This is nice.
Baby,
What?
I think you're about bougie too.
Bougie is the word you're looking for.
I'm bougie. What are you talking about?
What's that drink?
You not see my car?
I ain't high maintenance. I just like the nice thing.
Right?
So does this guy right here.
Turn
Go
left
ahead and try and
onto
tell me
West
you're
Pleasant Valley Drive.
Hey, you know what? You know how many cars we could fit in here? No joke. See what the ones we're not driving. And there was one guy that had literally 3 here and 2 here.
Really?
So we could easily fit 2, 5, 7.
Oh yeah, it's parking for sure.
Parking for sure, and we need that. You know we need that.
Built in 2012, but we're at 1,900 square feet.
2012?
Yep. So it's a little bit older of a house, but it was taken care of.
I like this.
Right. So it walks you in, and it's
Do you like this?
Oh yeah. Look at this. Okay, I have to look at the pantry. My table would even fit. Plenty of room for that. A decent sized pantry. Nothing like impressive or anything, but decent size.
So there's nothing really flashy about this house, but the decorations and the layout. So
The layout makes it.
the layout makes it, right?
And oh my gosh, we could do a ton of that backyard too.
Huge. And then, I mean, that's where your little sliding glass door goes through. That's already there.
Right there.
Oh hell yeah. Oh my gosh, make it completely open? Oh my god.
Can you imagine that? So there's one builder, and I'll probably say not that big, but the house is so far forward, setbacks, that you get a big lot. You get a big backyard.
You could definitely do a lot back here.
We'll for sure.
You would definitely need to do something back here because this time I know you're not gonna do it.
We're not gonna what?
We're not gonna redo out the here before we move in, baby. They can do that.
We will miss this view. I know that. Coming home to downtown like this.
Looking out the exit, coming to an amazing place to live. Oh. I will miss it.
Day out, taking a look at
Looking at a lot of houses.
a lot of houses, tons of houses. Obviously, you guys got a chance to see them. We got some decisions to make, you know, a couple things that we were trying to decide on between where the houses of what was the most important out of them. Obviously, you guys won't get a chance to see the first one we looked at because we didn't film on that one, but it's called the Cottages. So that one there was one that we really liked. Very modern, very updated, brand new. Yep, brand new. And we like that a lot. That's probably my number one choice. Today we got a chance to see what would you say? We got a chance to see about 5 houses, was it? 4, 5?
5, yeah.
About 5 houses. However, you know, the first 2 weren't even in the picture anymore. And then these last 2, we got to decide, do we want the one with the pool, right? That we can entertain people, but it's a little bit of an older house, which is right about the same price point, with the great pool outside that can make a movie theater inside, really upgrade it. Or do we want the other house that was in the gated community, that with nice driveway, pull up, we would remodel that wall, take the entire wall out, and make a walk-through to the outside and add a pool there. So we have a couple things to decide. We are going to be discussing those options. Comment below, let us know which house you like the best, if it was house 1, 2, or 3. Help us make a decision. Well, obviously we're making a big decision, trying to get our lives together like we stated. You know, this is going to be eventually an investment property with us to go with the Kansas property for investment wise, and hopefully build the equity. Mikey, shout out to our realtor. He is really good. I recommend, I'll put his number down below, but he is really good. Great advice. You know, never talked about long-term forever home. This was more, you know, he knew this wasn't going to be a forever home for us.
We're going to keep this 3 years, maybe 5 years max, if that. And we knew that we were going to try to flip it and see what we can do with it later on and what our options were. But I mean, honestly, it's either older home with a lot more stuff to it, older home with a pool and a movie theater,
Right.
or a newer home with that's a lot more updated, it's a lot more modern, and of course the really high ceilings.
Right.
But of course we would have to put, like we talked about, at least 25, 27 grand into it to make it that amazing, beautiful home we would want.
Right.
Which is still quite a bit of money. The other one we have to put thousands of dollars in too, just not like near as much, but not as much of a return. It's a lot of different things.
A lot of choices, guys. We're going to be talking about it, but like I said, our main goal out of this property here is to take the equity from the Kansas property and the equity from this property and either pull it out and go put it down onto another property and rent these out by refinancing them, or in this scenario, taking them, building, adding onto it, and then flipping and selling it. And then taking that money and put it into something else too. So comment below if you guys want to follow us on the journey, right? Just, you know, trying to get everything together for us. You know, if you're in the same boat, we're going to go through a lot of different ups and downs. We're going to show you the process of the approval, the paperwork, the documentation, everything it takes to buy, you know, your very first home together. So anything else?
That's it.
That's it. All right, guys. See you guys later.